Viewer. Yes, hello, it is me. I now have the third most powerful single-thread performance CPU, just so I can play Kerbal Space Program, plus some other upgrades to my computer. It all in all, the upgrades cost me 1,050 euros, so not trivial. And I've taken a look at what I should be doing this time. It seems that we have some things that can be scrapped here. That can't be scrapped from that, but since I don't think these are enough for that 30-day in orbit person in orbit kind of a thing, so let's just scrap these. I suppose I can only scrap that afterwards. Still building some stuff, it seems. I mean, researching. Oh well. So I decided to try a webcam kind of a thing, since now I have some more processing power on my hands. Of course, it means another point of failure kind of a thing. I have to make sure that this is recording, and my laptop is recording my audio, which my laptop isn't actually connected to the grid. Actually, I should maybe work on that a bit. There, now it shouldn't go dying on me mid-session. Hopefully. So the plan for today. Well, I suppose this speed greater than 6,500. Wait a minute. Did we not accomplish this? Huh? Did I never take that one? Actually. Orbital velocity. I just need to get the orbital velocity. It's fine. I can do that during all the other contracts as well. Then there's this sounding rocket, of course, which we can do. Maybe not that one. But first, communications satellite. I suppose we are kind of in where we would need to be able to do that kind of. Inclination has to be above 35 degrees. We'll do some test flights, yeah. Let's just leave it at that. To see whether we can do that. Pen and paper. Always I'm forgetting something. So many points of failure here. Here we go. Some pen and paper. Apsis 4,500,000. Inclination 35 degrees. Yeah. And uncrewed. Yes, we are doing uncrewed now. It won't accept if it as complete if it was crewed. I believe Northern Lion tried that already. Or was it actually Scott Manley? All of these video game commentaries blend together now. Oh well. So, I believe that that orbital debris or whatever, our last uncrewed rocket. Yes, this is it. It was actually fairly close to. I suppose there was this crash footage as well, but it doesn't count. I suppose that was close to being workable for our purposes today. Let's see here. And I apologize that I can't get my webcam. It's actually a DSLR also. I can't get it directly in front. I suppose I could lower my monitor just a tiny bit. Well, doesn't really. If I lower it anymore, it's going to give that kind of a black line on top, kind of a thing. 991. I suppose it's 911, which I was thinking about previously. Now, what would be a good name for this? 991. Yeah. I'm trying to think of a good pun, but I suppose 911 Catastrophe might be a decent name, don't you think? Yeah, it's a good name. Now, one modification we probably are going to want to do is put some better solar panels, of course. Yeah, that sounds like a good plan. So we have these, well, all these static solar panels, but who needs all those? Also some, well, we have a fuel cell array as well. Consumes LH2 and 175 liters of LOX per week. I've never really used any of these, but I think that they can produce electricity from on board. Would that be fuel? Okay, well, this one is the bigger one. We'll try to get something that unfolds. So we have these ST3 solar panels. They have an output of 156 watts. This has an electric charge of 189 watts. Plus, they can point toward the sun. So I suppose if we just take all these, I have 4 of them. So, and replace them plus those and those, and replace them with. Suppose I can go a bit higher in that. Okay, it's not working perfectly. I mean, there was some kind of jittering there for a little bit. I might have imagined it, of course, also. That's also a possibility, but so that's a few of those. Do I want all these? Yeah, there are definitely some jittering. So even my rig, specifically designed to be able to play Kerbal Space Program, isn't actually doing that well here. Oh well. I probably want to put those in some kind of a action group, but not yet. Maybe it'll be fine. It is a lot heavier, that thing, though. So there's that. Did I unlock any new good things? Anything else that I might want, maybe? Engines specifically, maybe. Would I need any of these? I'm not quite sure. We'll have to do some tests, I think. And we have those things from previously already. Some decouplers and whatnot. Aerodynamics, I suppose that's fine. Electrical, we've looked at that. We have these, and I think they are... I have some strange looking ones. RPWS antenna. Log radio plasma wave data. I suppose we'll unlock this. Nah, let's only have those ones. Yeah, sure. It'll be fine. I suppose I could try to place them more symmetrically, kind of. Yeah, that looks a bit more. This telescope makes things that are far away look like they are less far away, using low to high orbits, not for use during atmospheric flight or on the surface. Scan radar altimetry sensor. Also, I'm really wanting to kind of make my workflow a bit easier in that I could try to get the audio levels of my computer and what I'm recording from my microphone to match easier, and use maybe AutoDock on Audacity as well. It tends to fluctuate the audio levels, and that's not good between videos. This radar set can provide low-resolution altimetry data, best with low-altitude orbits. ScanSat. We are not trying to make a polar orbit. If we were, then I suppose we would have to pretty much consider putting this on, but it's again 0.05 tons. And all of that adds up. By the way, I suppose this isn't really designed to return to the surface. Yeah, so there's that. I suppose we won't be trying to recover our vessel still. I thought I completed that, but apparently not. None of those are necessary. Nothing we need there. Nope, and I'm not sure which components from Kerbalism I'm going to allow myself to use. I kind of still don't understand all this non-RB0 and whatnot stuff. So let's enable advanced mode and let's look at all these. Let's start from the bottom. What do we have? What are our best engines? This is RD2. It's this one. And yeah, it's going to have to be that one, yeah. We don't have anything else still. If we had those heavy orbital rocketry things or whatever, then I suppose we don't really have anything else then. Well, 991 catastrophe. Let's check our staging first of all. Yeah, that fires before that. Those decouple. And those also. We fire them. I don't know why I even try to keep these ones. I suppose I could also have drag shoots, I suppose. That's no, drogue shoots, I think. But that's even more mass. I shouldn't have these here, but I'm going to have them. I suppose this cross fits into those. That was the plan. And then we have something extra steel there in case something goes wrong, I suppose. I suppose we'll look at these action groups. What do we have for action groups? Custom one, not much. Should we have an abort sequence? Nah. Are these necessary? Well, I suppose we can keep those. Should this be a toggle or a extend? I suppose toggle is fine. And how about having a one that will get all my science? I don't know. I mean, we have that mod thing as well. It's probably fine. Oh, wait. Where do these deploy? I suppose that's a reasonable place for them to deploy. And we do have some RCS, yeah. Did we have anything else that this vessel... let's just simulate it, I suppose. That's how we'll see that. We are aiming for 4,500,000 apoapsis and 35 inclination or whatever. Yeah, we shall see how it goes. I'm just going to launch normally for now and see how it is going to go. Let's see if I can still remember how to use this. I can remember all the controls and whatnot. Let's get the science here and now window opened up as well. Sounds like a pretty good plan. suppose we can maybe put some more time warp. It's kind of scary still though. This isn't one of those asparagus staging systems, so I don't have to worry about that at least. So that's good. Oh, it's kind of... I was losing a control a little bit. Suppose we are at a fairly decent gravity turn. Let's see here. What's our heading? Is there? Where's the inclination? There. It's getting lower, and we want to raise it. How do we raise our? Would it be this way? We are at 25,000 meters in. Where's our inclination still? Ah, yes, it is rising. We want to go a bit toward the north then. Yeah. But maybe not too much. Yeah. Did it not fire? Okay, it's always a bit difficult to say, know whether those have fired or not. I mean, there's a bit of a delay where when it is going to allow me to launch another stage. Inclination there. Let's just place our cursor there. So. We're 64. Ah, yes, we need to worry about our apoapsis. That's one thing that I'm going to want to worry about. I suppose it's not too bad if we overshoot it, even by a lot, because we are going to want a high apoapsis at some point. Maybe we even want to point almost at the 45-degree mark there to achieve that inclination that was asked of us. Would it help if we launched from Cape Canaveral or something like that? I'm thinking about all these possibilities now. And please do not use that view. I don't like that view. I suppose we are already... We should maybe start pointing like that. Yeah, we don't want any more apoapsis, I suppose. For now, anyway. At some point, we will want some more. Inclination is still rising, but slowly. Radio wave scan. With the antennae retracted, the sensors can't read anything. Deploying the system now. Detailed recordings are made of local interactions with the solar plasma. That's actually... Solar panel cannot deploy while stowed. Oh well. And we want to maybe wait until we launch this, because there are those Ullage motors that are staged as well here. What's our electric charge looking like? Our electric charge is pretty decent, actually. So, Let's time warp a tiny bit. I suppose we probably want to start our motors, because it takes a long time to actually use all this propellant. Where's MacJobs that I want my Delta V stats. Oh well. Here we go. I have completely forgotten my own interface that I've put up. I have 40 seconds of that and 2 minutes 44 or whatever when it comes to that next stage there. I suppose I could deploy maybe the solar panels when I stage. Can I even do that? I don't know. Our inclination, it is good. Wait, stage, would you? Why are we losing solar panels? Please stage. Can we not open up these solar panels for whatever reason? Huh. What is wrong? Danger. There is no more yeah. That's to be expected, actually. Actually, let's deploy all these as well. I suppose I should maybe put these on the action group as well. Could I close those up? Yeah. I don't know why all that happened. I am closing in on our goals here. I mean, we are clearly in orbit already. It has to be 4 million and whatnot in. That's actually... And inclination forward, yeah, that's pretty good. So, almost at the 45-degree mark seems to be good. And we have achieved the requested apoapsis and inclination. I don't know about the periapsis, probably not. But I suppose we can fix that. And there we have our orbit. How much has this cost me? 3,590, whatever. Okay, well... What are all these things floating around as well? My spaceship is just breaking apart, isn't it? Yeah, well, I wanted to try a little bit. Well, we can, even with this stage I can get to where I need to be, but we have lost connection now. Oh, is it because I didn't have connection that I couldn't deploy those? I don't know. Okay, I suppose this will tell me what happened. No, I want to... Is it F... Not F2? It's one of these. Separations confirmed, but you didn't really tell me about all those solar panels kind of flying off somewhere. Oh well. I don't know. Ah.